It was planned as a surprise attack on Malacanang by rebel soldiers belonging to the Reformed Armed Forces Movement, or RAM, to unseat a dictator. The rebels would mount the attack from various points against some 2,000 troops guarding the palace. But the plot was uncovered and RAM shifted to Plan B, barricading themselves in Camps Crame and Aguinaldo. It was February 22, 1986, the start of the People Power Revolt that enabled the Philippines to regain its freedom. Bianca Piedad recalls that historic moment in our country's history.
February 22, 1980, a plan was hatched that will see the Reform the Armed Forces Movement, or RAM, mounting a coup d'etat against the Marcos regime. Aside from launching an assault on Malacanang Palace, where then President Ferdinand Marcos and his family were residing, the group would also seize vital government installations such as airports, defense facilities, major roads, and radio and television stations. Under the plan, the team that will storm the palace at 2 in the morning the next day will be led by Colonel Gringo Nasan and two of his comrades at the Philippine Military Academy, Colonel Eduardo Capunan and Colonel Victor Batak. If the president is captured or killed, Defense Minister Juan Ponce Enrile will declare in a speech that he will head a military junta. But even before the armed takeover came about, Colonel Nasan and Colonel Capunan got wind of the palace's knowledge of their plan. On orders of the then Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Fabian Ver, 3,000 soldiers were deployed to stand guard around the Malacanang grounds. Because of this turn of events, Colonel Honasan and his group decided to shelve their plan. It is at this critical juncture that the government troops moved in, which led to the arrest of the security aides of Trade Minister Roberto Ongpin. And Constabulary Chief General Fidel Ramos then decided to step down from their post and through a press conference at the Ministry of Defense, declared their withdrawal of support from the president and staged a rebellion against the 20-year dictatorship. Cory, housewife of slain opposition leader Senator Ninoy Aquino, was in Cebu then when the news of the coup d'etat reached her. This pulled a group supportive of the EDSA together, helped in no small way by Radio Veritas, the only station which delivered a blow-by-blow account of Enrile and his group's decision to break away from Marcos. The rise of the revolution against 20 years of strongman rule did not happen overnight, but it was the spark needed to show opposition to a dictatorial government that started a fire of bigger changes. For People's Television, Bianca Piedad.